ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the
Intercontinental Champion, former GHC Heavyweight Champion, former All Japan Triple Crown Champion, and quite frankly, I think he's the scariest man alive and a clear psychopath. He is Minoru Suzuki, and he is here at Bloodsport.
Minoru Suzuki, to the best of my knowledge, only scheduled for one other match this weekend at RevPro. I think Matt Riddle scheduled for more matches in the next 6 hours than Minoru Suzuki is. And the Bro coming out to his Kill Bill tribute.
Coming out in his Kill Bill outfit.
To the best of my knowledge, this is going to be the second time that Matt Riddle and Minoru Suzuki have shared a ring. But you got to think, if you're Matt Riddle training for one opponent in a less than 24 hours notice, you're kicking off your weekend with one of the most decorated and dangerous men in Japanese professional wrestling history. It doesn't bother the Bro.
Whether it be mixed martial arts or professional wrestling, Minoru Suzuki has been in there with a who's who of both industries. He's a guy who has seen it all, done it all, and not only, you called him what, a jerk earlier?
A jerk?
Oh wait, no.
That is absolutely what I did not say about Minoru Suzuki. I said he was miserable.
I don't think he's miserable because, quite frankly, he gets great enjoyment out of hurting people. And you called him a jerk.
Oh my God.
In case he's listening back to this, that's DC. Minoru Suzuki, also one half of the Rev Pro Tag Team Champions with Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, hold on. There's going to be no handshaking here. Minoru Suzuki wouldn't shake hands with his own mother, I don't think.
Bell sounds, main event officially underway. GCW presents Matt Riddle's Bloodsport.
GCW's lucky there are no young boys here at ringside, because Suzuki would have booted them too.
Of course, Matt Riddle originally scheduled to go one-on-one with Low Ki here tonight. We've heard from Low Ki's camp that he has a neck injury. I've heard through the grapevine here that may or may not be the case. Going so far as the fact that Low Ki may actually be in New Orleans. So take that for what it is worth.
Phenomenal takedown defense there by Suzuki on display. And if all things were even, you would have to give Suzuki the advantage just because of his experience. Riddle going for the armbar here, but Riddle with a clear advantage with athleticism, strength, and speed. So it's going to be the experience of Suzuki that's going to have to come into play. And you also have to think there's a little extra for Matt Riddle. Not only is this his show, but Minoru Suzuki, like I'd mentioned before, the current IWGP Intercontinental Champion. So a lot at stake if you get a victory over the champion.
You know, these WrestleMania weekends, everybody that's anybody in professional wrestling is going to be in attendance in the state of Louisiana, in New Orleans this weekend. It inspires a lot of ideas, and I remember even going back to the end of last year's show thinking, what is the biggest match that Beyond Wrestling could possibly host going into next year before we settled on an intergender format? And the first match that came to mind immediately was, we need to see Minoru Suzuki versus Matt Riddle in the United States. And even though this wasn't something that was originally scheduled for tonight, what a coup for GCW to be able to pull this off, especially on such short notice, and especially with the submission-only or knockout-only rules. A very unique presentation of Matt Riddle versus Minoru Suzuki. Hats off to the GCW staff.
And they were dueling leg locks there as they were both cranking each other earlier, but now back to their feet. I could easily see this turning into Fry Takayama and these two just trading shots back and forth, but we shall see what strategy these guys are employing. Here we go! Wow!
And maybe somebody that has stopped the hands of Father Time being Minoru Suzuki.
No kidding. Maybe his most successful he's ever been in his career now, during his 50s.
That's just disrespectful. You ain't gonna knock him out like that. You're just gonna get under his skin and raise the ire of Minoru Suzuki. But sometimes you get frustrated, you make mistakes, and maybe that was part of Matt Riddle's strategy.
Going for that rear naked. But Matt Riddle has it well defended. Knew it was coming.
Gotta be careful as both competitors inching closer, rolling to the floor.
The referee calling for the break. But I don't think Minoru Suzuki really cares if the referee tells him to break or not. He's going to do what he wants to do.
Well, this is a bit of a disadvantage for Minoru Suzuki to be prone on his back while Riddle's standing but able to strike directly to the face. This is an unusual situation. Suzuki's in a lot of trouble.
And this is just two alpha males who want at each other, just want to rip each other apart. Here it comes. But he's got it outside of the ropes. What's the outside of the ring, excuse me. The referee has to show some discretion. And going for that arm bar.
When have you ever seen a fight that's not on an even platform? This is really unusual.
And Riddle sort of finding himself in side mount. Transitioning over, now
Back to
he
the
has the
floor.
position.
And brought Suzuki with him.
Interesting positioning here.
Hey, you can almost use the ring apron to prop yourself up, get more leverage as you're trying to attack your opponent's arm.
Now he has his back, but we're on the floor, and Riddle using that apron for leverage. Now going to go for elbows.
He's above his opponent. It's not fair. Reigns down close.
no.
Suzuki don't care.
Suzuki took that arm, and he's got him down on the ground.
GCW has to be very proud of the turnout here today, considering it's still early afternoon on a Thursday. All these fans on their feet obstructing our view.
Here we go. This is the Suzuki we have come to know and love. Tossing things all around ringside. And look at Eddie Kingston cornering Riddle. He's backing off.
Yeah, the official backing off too. Referee's going to be careful.
Now the referee might be maybe reconsidering his job. And now I think this is where everybody wants to see the fight. And Riddle tearing Suzuki. Oh boy. And Matt Riddle is a fun-loving, awesome guy, but don't get it twisted. He has a psycho switch that can turn on at any moment.
Oh!
And it is on full display right now.
Ooh!
Nice combination with the knees from Suzuki. And now he has in the position he wants. Going for that rear naked from a standing position. Not able to transition it to the mat.
Riddle looked like he almost lost his grip there. Stuffed him with a high angle release German suplex.
And Matt Riddle was in a bad way. That was just to get himself out of it and to recover.
Matt Riddle just jumping with all of his body's weight. You think he'll try and do a backflip off of Minoru Suzuki?
I think he just wants to get out of here alive, quite frankly, and he's in a great position right now. Got both legs wrapped around. If he can just get that forearm underneath the chin.
Nope, not happening, not right now.
No, Suzuki's been here 1,000 times. Armbar, Suzuki defending it well, though.
So interesting to see the way that mixed martial arts has evolved in the United States, where, again, at the infancy of the UFC, it was different fighting styles. But, you know, now there's a general knowledge of holds, counters, reversals. You know, obviously certain athletes excel in certain areas, but you have to have a basic understanding of that skill set to even be able to hang.
And I said Matt Riddle has a speed advantage. Quite frankly, it's not by much. As Suzuki's still very quick. They are teetering on the edge.
And
Suzuki finds himself, and he has it locked in. He has it locked in.
Riddle doing everything in his power to fight out.
It's locked in. Riddle has nowhere to go. He has stopped kicking.
Oh, no.
Riddle fighting, but no, he's letting the crowd know he's still in there. But that is it. The referee has called for the bell. And Minoru Suzuki has come to Bloodsport, and he has beaten Matt Riddle at his own show. What a display by Suzuki.
Again, a submission victory, putting Matt Riddle to sleep.
Wow.
Great sport.
seen Minoru Suzuki be sportsmanlike with anyone in years. He must think a lot of Matt Riddle.
Of course, GCW management, Matt Riddle collaborating to present Bloodsport today.
What a night this was, DC. Unbelievable night of action.
Nothing like you've ever seen anywhere in professional wrestling.
Really incredible. And what a main event. We got to see Minoru Suzuki in the United States.
And Matt Riddle grabbing a hold of the microphone. Let's hear what the bro is going to say. On behalf of Paul Crockett, this is Denver, Colorado. Thank you guys for joining us for Game Changer Wrestling and Matt Riddle Bloodsport. We'll be back here tonight on WWN Live and Fight TV for Evolve Wrestling, as well as Beyond Wrestling versus Women's Wrestling Revolution at midnight. And of course, tomorrow night at midnight, Game Changer Wrestling signature event, Joey Janela, Spring Break 2.